welcome back to another episode of the Intuition Activation Podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Rachel, a spiritual medium and intuitive coach. And I'm so excited you're here for this week's episode because it is a new month. We are into the month of April, which means that I am going to be doing another channeled message asking the spirit guides or the angels. It seems that angels keep coming through when I ask for messages for the collective. But I'm asking for an energy forecast. What is it that we should be focusing on or expecting as we go into the month of April? And I don't know about you, but it was really, really helpful for me to sort of listen to or heed the advice that came through for the month of March to really go inward, to really, soothe the inner child and focus on self-care and rest when needed. I definitely felt that energy come through for the month of March, and I'm definitely feeling a lot more refreshed and renewed and sort of ready to take on this next month. And so I'm really excited about the messages that came through for the month of April. And it seems that the theme for the month, which you're going to hear in a few moments, has a lot more to do with setting intentions and focusing on goals and starting to kind of spring forward into spring, which is really exciting. This is a really powerful one, but a short one. So definitely listen. I had to listen back to it a couple of times to really sort of take in the messages, and I'm really excited for what came through as an energy forecast for the month of April. I do want to underline that for the purposes of editing, I did do the meditation ahead of time. So, as I talk about in episode 2, sort of channeling 101, how to kind of call in your spirit guides, I do go through that whole process before I hit the record button. So, what I did was I took 5 deep breaths. I led myself through a little guided meditation, usually a visualization in nature. I grounded myself by visualizing tree roots coming out of my feet and pulling energy up from the earth. And then I went ahead and called upon spirit guides or whatever beautiful beings of light needed to come through to offer messages for the collective. And I asked them to sort of come through and channel through me to allow me to just be the vessel, to allow me to be just the mouthpiece, and allowed this beautiful angel that came through to just speak through me, which is what you're going to see if you're watching this on YouTube, that I don't really do any thinking. I'm just sitting there with my mouth open, eyes closed, and whatever comes through is what comes through. And so that is me sort of using my claircognizance to allow the angels to channel through and share the messages that the collective needs to hear. So I'm really excited to dive in. And for you to hear the energy forecast for the month of April. But before we do, I do want to remind you that I am booking sessions now available for the end of July. So if you are thinking that you would like to have a spiritual guidance session with me, you want to connect with your spirit guides, I really recommend going and booking your spot for the month of July, because even that is starting to fill up. So if you don't want to have to wait till later on in the summer or later on in the year to connect with your spirit guides, I highly recommend going over and doing that. Don't forget to use the code intuition, all caps, to get 10% off your first session with me. And yeah, so head over to my website, jessicarachel.co, to go ahead and book your session. Another reminder that my intuition activation mini course is still up and available, and the coupon code intuition, all caps, is still going and will only be going for the rest of this month. So after April, there will not be a 10% discount anymore. So make sure you go ahead and grab that course as well. This is the course that you need to kind of help you connect to your own spirit guides. It's everything you need to know about how to develop your clairs, how to identify how you connect best with your spirit guides, and a few exercises and activations to allow you to start getting real clear answers from your guides today. So make sure to head over to my website, jessicarachel.co/mini course, and use the code intuition, all caps, to get that 10% discount before it expires. Finally, if you do want to see what it looks like when I am channeling, because it's kind of embarrassing for me to even go back and watch myself as I'm channeling. I notice now that my head sort of goes backwards when I close my eyes. It's as if spirit, they tend to push on my third eye a lot when I'm speaking or when I'm allowing them to channel through me. So you will see that. But if you do want to see what it looks like when I'm channeling or allowing spirit to speak through me, definitely go and check out the podcast, which is up and available on YouTube. Just search at I Am Jessica Rachel, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And then finally, if you do like what you're hearing on the podcast so far, it is so helpful for me to help this platform grow, to get this information into more people's ears if you rate and subscribe to the podcast. So give it a 5-star like, give me a 5-star review. It would be so appreciated. And then go ahead, of course, and share it with your friends so that more people can hear these beautiful divine downloads. That being said, without further ado, here is April's month forecast. The month of April is the month of renewal, the month of refreshing, resetting, and stepping into the new. Last month, the focus was to go inward, to incubate the self, nourish the self, love on the self, in order to prepare the body, mind, and soul for what is to take place in the month of April. April is all about a refresh and a reset. It is time to step into a deeper focus. Set your gaze upon a singular goal and work toward it at a steady pace with laser focus. This is the month to put blinders on and to let everything else fall away as you accomplish one specific, particular goal. Choose one area of life that needs to be up-leveled, that you have been hoping to focus on, but have never given yourself the time to do so. This is the month that you laser focus on that intention and on that goal. You have been nourished and well rested enough that you can go full force for a short period of time and achieve or accomplish one specific goal this month. Give yourself permission to let other responsibilities fall slightly to the wayside. Allow yourself to delegate or let some things fall away as you work toward this goal. It is only temporary and will greatly serve you for the rest of the year. Pick something big, something you intended to accomplish this year, but something tangible that you know you could achieve within 1 month. Set your intention, create small baby steps, and do one little piece towards this goal every single day. Even if there are times this month where you start to lose traction, you start to lose speed, or some circumstances trip you up, even 1% towards the goal is progress. Give yourself this chance to prove to yourself your ability to manifest and achieve the goals you set for yourself. This is the month that sets you up for a taking off over the next few months of the summer. This is the month of the hard work. This is the month of the focused attention, the actual doing that needs to be done in order to make your goals and achieve your manifestations. Once you do the beginning of the work, the initial legwork, the universe will reward you and meet you more than halfway in the next coming months. This is the month where you set the table and allow yourself to create the containers, build the structures, and open yourself up for a bigger achievement, for bigger manifestations, for more abundance to come through. If you do not build the foundation, you do not open up the containers, you will not have space for your manifestations to come through as easily. This is the month where you lay the groundwork. This is the month where you set the foundation for the bigger pieces of your life to come through in a more magical way. There is always an initial step that has to be made by you. This is the month to do so. Lay the groundwork, do the work, push your way through, even if there are roadblocks in your way, and allow yourself to feel a sense of accomplishment each and every day. Whether this is 5 minutes of focused attention toward your goal each day, or 5 hours over the course of a week, you decide the pace, but keep it consistent and allow yourself to make this a goal that can be achieved within the month of April. Over the next coming months is when the magic happens. You must create the space and the container for the magic to come through. 2024 is the year of quantum leaps, the year of manifestations coming through quickly and with ease, but it does not excuse you from laying the groundwork and opening yourself up to what can be received. If your container is closed and the foundation is not there, the whole system will crumble. You must lay the groundwork and build the foundation. This is the month to do so. Over the course of the month, as you set intentions to take baby steps each and every day, you will most likely encounter certain roadblocks and barriers, circumstances preventing you from achieving your daily goals. This is expected. This is the universe asking you if you are really committed to achieving what you are really going after. Allow yourself to not see this as a sign that you should stop, but rather that you can push through and achieve your goals. Recognize that this is only a temporary state of doing. This is not to push you to a point of burnout. And once the month of April dissipates, the need to continue to push will fall away. But do not see these roadblocks as signs that you should stop, but rather as motivations that you can continue forward anyway. Let the universe know that you are serious, that you are able to move forward despite the tests and roadblocks that come your way. Trust in yourself. Don't question yourself. Trust that you will achieve this goal because you set it. The sense of accomplishment that you will feel at the end of the month is going to be incomparable to how you would feel if you let it all fall away and just listen to the roadblocks that come through. You are capable. You are loved. You are being supported. But you must choose to set a goal. You must choose what you want and go after it. This is the month to make that decision, to make that choice in one small area of your life and go after it with intention, one small step at a time, every single day this month. After this, you get to sit back and watch the magic unfold. Trust in your power, trust in your ability, and trust in the support that will come your way to allow everything to fall into place once you've laid the groundwork and set the table for the abundance that is ready to flow your way. This is also a month where you should not neglect self-care and self-love. However, it is a month that it does get slightly minimized as you do head towards your goal. Everything comes secondary to you doing at least 5 minutes of working towards your goals and your manifestations. Self-care is important. Do not forget to nourish your body. Do not forget to get proper exercise. Do not forget to spend time with your loved ones in pursuit of this goal. The universe and this angel is asking you only to set aside at least 5 minutes a day to move the needle forward. This does not mean the rest of your life falls into complete disarray in the process, but prove to yourself that you can make a commitment for 1 month and stick to it, regardless of the circumstances and roadblocks that come your way. You are capable. You are made of love. This is the month you achieve big things. Magic unfolds beyond the month of April.